Tea done got cold. Okay, can you hear me? Mic check. Let's see. Okay, looks like y'all can hear me. So I apologize about that. I don't live stream anymore. So I'm really not, I don't give a fuck about streaming software or anything because I don't live stream anymore. Didn't even want to do this stream. I'm so nervous. But anyway, the topic at hand, I want to rant about this notion that single women have to be in a relationship or married in order to be protected. Hi, Ron. And if no one has wrenches, that's basically why, because I don't stream anymore. So I don't really have a need to hand out wrenches. But since y'all are here, I'm just going to give wrenches to people that are here. Okay, so I'm sorry. I do apologize about that. But as I stated, I don't stream anymore. So I don't really have a need for softwares or wrenches or anything like that. So let me just get myself together real quick so I can do this. Okay, there we go. Okay, so if you're in the chat, hello, or welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me. Okay. Let me first of all get some tea because I can't. I'm so nervous. I feel weird. Okay. Tea done got cold. Let me just warm my tea up real quick. Give time for the notification to go out. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. My tea done got cold. Fucking around with StreamYards. Yeah, I'm just having some lavender spearmint tea, and I have some lavender infused honey. It's like wild honey. And I like to actually put lavender flowers in my tea when I'm drinking lavender tea. Tastes really good. Okay, so I want to come here and talk about, because I mean, there's a notion going around, a sort of programming, I guess you could call it, going around that single women aren't protected. And to me, I find that mindset to be very defeatist and very weak as hell. And y'all know my stance on self-defense. And I think that your first layer of protection is yourself. It's no one else's job to protect you. It's no one else's job to look out for your well-being. That is strictly your responsibility as an adult, right? So I'm strolling through comment sections and I'm literally seeing women, I wish I had a boyfriend. I don't have a husband, so I'm not protected. It's like, are you trolling yourself? Are you really serious right now? So that's the frame of mindset that you have in regards to your own safety. First of all, why do we have people, period? If it's not a child, if it's a child, I can understand it because children can't really protect themselves the way an adult can. They can't carry rifles and weapons and things like that. But as an adult, you are your first responder, then 911. So my thing is, why do we have women in comment sections, right? Going around, I'm not protected. I don't have, like, you're so fucking weak and defeated. Like, really, like, have some strength, have some integrity to yourself. Have a fucking backbone. Have a brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thinking is this. I don't want to put my safety in someone else's hands. If it's not a licensed, a person, like an enforcer of the law or a police officer or bodyguard or something, it's no one else's job to protect me other than my own. Because even them, you have some, crooked cops out here. So you can't even rely on them. So my thing is, why do we have women going around adopting this mindset? Oh, I'm not protected. I don't have a man. So the fuck what? So what? Do you know how many women I know that are married or in relationships whose husbands or boyfriends don't even know how to clean a fucking shotgun? Don't know how to clean a rifle? So it makes no fucking difference whether you have a boyfriend or not. Because you can be very well in a relationship and be with a person that's not tactical. They don't have a mindset of a tactical type of person. Does that make sense? So my thing is, like, what difference does it make if you have a significant other or not? Like what difference does it make? So say you're married, say you have a boyfriend. There's going to be moments in time where you're not going to be together. Even if you do have a boyfriend that's into martial arts and hand-to-hand combat and owns a plethora of different weapons and shotguns or whatever, you're not going to be around him every second of your living, breathing life. So in that case, you're going to need to be able to do what? Defend yourself, right? Does that make sense? And that's the thing, Linda, and that's fine. But there are other ways to protect yourself other than carrying a gun. They have taser pistols. They have regular tasers. They have bear spray. They have daggers. They have sharp objects. I mean, look up the laws in your state for the women in the clouds that might be listening to this. If you don't like guns, that's understandable. But there are other ways to protect yourself. Literally anything can be used as a weapon. A fucking pen can be used as a weapon. You know those pins that they have that are actually daggers? Like, they have lipstick, fucking mascara, concealed, those little concealed weapons. When you twist it, a dagger comes out of it. I have one of those. It looks like mascara on the outside, but when you twist it a certain way, a light pops on, and then a dagger comes out of it. But it looks like mascara. So my thing is, why are we so reliant on people outside of ourselves to do things that we're actually responsible for? You're responsible for yourself. As an adult, you're responsible for yourself. You're not a fucking child. And why would you be that lazy with your own self-protection to rely solely on someone else to protect you? If it's their job, like the cops, that's one thing. And some of them, you can't even rely on them. And y'all know I back the blue. I back the blue. So my thinking is, my first line of defense is myself and then 911. Just because a person is single, I think that society has coded, wired, and programmed people to think a certain way when it comes to having a man in your life. And I'm all for, if that's your lifestyle, do you. If you want to rely solely on someone outside of you to protect you, then do you. But the thing about it is this, and these are just the facts. When you rely on someone outside of yourself to make decisions for your well-being and for your safety in life, usually they're not going to do the right thing. So when it comes to well-being, self-protection and shit like that, I'm all about being self-contained, because really ain't nobody going to do you like you're going to do you. No one's going to love you like you're going to love you and protect you like you're going to protect you. So I pulled up an article on americasfirstfreedom.org. And I will post the link in the description box when I'm done. But I want to read, hi, Partly Cloudy, Jervis Horton. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I don't live stream anymore, like I said. I'm so nervous right now. I'm legit having like a whole panic attack. I haven't done this in so long. But I pulled up an article on americasfirstfreedom.org. And I want to read a little bit of it to sort of like back what I'm saying. And y'all let me know in the chat if anytime my audio goes out or anything like that. Because like I said, I'm not interested in streaming softwares anymore because I don't live stream anymore. I do mainly pre-recorded videos, upload it, and I let that be that. But I want to read a little bit of this article. And this article was published January 11, 2020. So it is a recent article. It's not recent to date, but it's recent. That was a lot. Let me just go ahead and take a sip of my tea. I don't don't do streams anymore because honestly, trolling culture, the trolls and the people behind these different avatars and screens and stuff, I'm just not interested because of the bullying, the harassing. It's just not fun anymore. But I wanted to specifically come on and talk about this topic because it's just something in my spirit. It's just been pressing me to say this. And it doesn't have to just apply to women. It can apply to a man. Okay, so what I'm saying is not just exclusive to women, but I want to speak specifically to this particular topic because you have people that are literally being coded to think that this is a legit mindset. Like, you're not protected if you don't have a boyfriend. You're not protected if you don't have... Okay, so you don't know how to pick up a weapon and protect yourself? You don't know how to be tactical and use discernment? Like, I just need to know. Like what are the breaks on that? So the article reads... Indeed, female ownership has been on a firm ascent, and women are considered the fastest growing segment in the gun ownership demographics. According to statistics from the NRA, around 23% of women in the U.S. own guns, when just 13% did in 2005. The National Shooting Sports Foundation has documented a 77% rise in female gun ownership since 2005. It continues to read, moreover, the National Sporting Goods Association documented a 43.5% increase in female hunters from 2003 to 2013, and it is estimated that more than 5.4 million women in the U.S. target shoot for different reasons, from hunting and sport shooting to sharpening their self-defense skills. It quotes, we have seen a consistent influx of women into training classes over the past 8 years. Some women are interested in learning Some women are interested in learning the safe use and storage of firearms for home defense. However, we have seen an increase in women who are shooting competitively and recreationally too, said Robin Sandoval, executive director of a Girl and a Gun Women's Shooting League, a national shooting club established in 2011 by women for women. So there's no fucking excuse. Like, you have to try at least. If you're a woman and you're in the clouds watching or whatever, try at least to just consider this scenario. Imagine that you're out shopping, going to the day spa, or doing whatever, and you're just running errands, going about your free way. And this is your frame of thinking that you're somehow more protected because you have a significant other, which could be very true. But you're out by yourself, minding your business, going about your activities of daily living, and then you just get attacked by someone while you're jogging or running errands or whatever. Your husband's not going to be there to protect you then, because he's going to be out, at work or someplace doing, I don't know, whatever he's doing, maybe at home playing golf or whatever. So what are you going to do then? Like, you're not a child. You're not a child anymore. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't expect for your significant other to protect you. That's not what I'm saying. Obviously, if you're in a relationship with as a woman, if you're in a relationship with a man, you would like to know that he has a protective spirit when it comes to you. So I'm not in no way saying that you should not be hold your significant other to that responsibility or expectation. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that you should be a self-contained person and be prepared. Be tactical. Like, I don't know who raised people to think that it's, as an adult, it's normal to put your safety and well-being in the hands of someone else that's just simply not fucking responsible for you. You don't have a guardian. You're not a child. You're responsible for yourself. And as I said earlier, you are your first responder. You are your first line of defense and safety, period. Just as an adult. Just as an adult. So if you're with a man, or you have a boyfriend or husband or whatever that's protective of you, that's great. That's absolutely fine, honey. But you're not going to always have someone there by your side to protect you unless you have a bodyguard. Okay? Unless you have some secret security following you around like I do, because I'm important, every day, 24/7. Does that make sense? Like, why are people so reliant on tools and things outside of themselves when it's your responsibility to protect yourself? Period. Wouldn't you you want to learn a martial arts or some sort of hand-to-hand combat to better protect yourself? Wouldn't you want to learn? That's a basic life skill, y'all. Being able to protect yourself and defend yourself, that's a basic life skill. So I don't understand why we're holding men to a certain degree to do these things for us when as adults, it's our responsibility first and foremost. And I just think that it's a defeatist mindset. And I don't understand, like, I get that even as adults, we're still somewhat impressionable, but I don't understand how, and I don't know if these are high school students or chicks that just haven't had that real world experience yet. But once you reach a certain level of maturity, and that's wrong of me to equate maturity with age, because we all know that there are a lot of old people out here that are supposed to be mature, and they still have adopted this. They still carry themselves like they're kids, basically. But when did it ever become normal? See, I don't even know how to say it without, because it's not normal to me. It's weird. Like, wouldn't you want, if you have the right, if you have the legal right and you don't have any felonies, you don't have a record, if you have the legal right, and we all know our amendments, our constitutional rights and everything like that, if you know for a fact that you can legally carry, why wouldn't you want to do that? Like, why would you want to hold your put your well-being in someone else's hands like that? To me, that's lazy and it's defeatist. And I don't understand, like, because the thing, I think, like, when it comes to weaponry and stuff like that, a lot of women think that maybe it'll take away from the feminine aspects and elements of who they are. And it doesn't do that. It just means that you're a woman who's trained in weaponry, whether it be a rifle, a shotgun, a pistol, a taser pistol, whatever. It doesn't take away from your femininity. There's a way to do everything. But if you're gonna be that frivolous and be that petty when it comes to your protection because you don't want to look a certain way, then have at it. Have at it. Have fun with that. Because you can have that life. Yeah, I'm a sexy woman, but I'm also protected. And no, I'm not married. And I don't have to be married to be protected. What the fuck? Like, does any of this make sense? Like, is it ringing a bell? Yeah, I get my nails done. I'm heavily into skincare, in beauty school right now. I'm in beauty college right now. But protection. It's nobody else's responsibility to protect me other than me. And maybe it's my military background that could have something to do with it. But I've been into weaponry since I was a little girl. Like, I would be on the playground and I had this knife that I used to carry around with me, and I would pick up sticks and carve daggers. I would use the knife that I had. My father gave me that knife. I would use that knife to, like, pick up random sticks and just carve daggers and shanks with it. Real Deal Financial says sexy shooter. And yeah, I do own a shotgun. And I'm sorry, like, I've been neglecting the chat, y'all. I'm not a live streamer anymore. I don't do live streams anymore. So I'm completely out of my element right now, and I'm nervous as fuck. So I'm sorry about that. But just consider what I'm saying if you can. Just consider it, because, see, to me, that's a petty ass excuse to say winter is coming. All these single women out here with no protection. Oh, she's not married. Oh, she don't have a boyfriend. Okay, well then go fuck with her and see what happens. Since you think she's an easy target, and you think because she has no male presence while she's shopping or whatever, that she's go fuck with her and see what happens then. Go fuck with her and see what happens. Since you want to assume that because she's single or don't have a ring on her finger, that she's an easy target, go there, fuck with her and see what happens. Go test your luck and see what happened. And then give me the report later. To me, it's just, that's some defeated ass shit, and it's lazy as hell. Lazy as hell. Even if you don't feel comfortable carrying a gun, there are other things. Literally, like I said earlier, anything can be used as a weapon. Literally, anything can be used as a weapon. Salute, GMT. Hi. Thank you all for being here, because like I said, I don't stream anymore, so I'm not interested in softwares or anything like that. This was a spur of the moment thing because I had the time today. And it's just something that it's the only one topic that I've been so pressed to rant about, and I don't do live streams anymore. So I actually contemplated back for like an hour whether or not I wanted to even do the stream. But I just felt it necessary. And I literally was sitting here while I was studying, looking up articles and stuff online, and I'm reading all this stuff, and I'm like, God damn, do these women even read this type of information? Do they even educate themselves outside of YouTube? Or are the people that are making those sort of comments even women? Are they trolls? Are they men pretending to be women? Are they women that just have no woman experience and they're still in high? Like, I don't know what it is. But like I said, I was scrolling through some comment sections, and you got women out here falling for the fuck shit, really allowing YouTube and these different channels to program them and code them to think that if they don't have a man, they're not protected. And I'm like, honey, that is defeatist as fuck. You can be a sexy motherfucker with a gun. You can be a sexy motherfucker, feminine, whatever, with bear spray. Okay? I did a video a while ago about protection goes both ways, because I do believe that when you're in a relationship, we want to look at it from the standpoint of being in a relationship. Is it just the man's job to protect the woman? Because my thinking is very tactical. Like I'm thinking if someone is attacking my man because maybe he has a handicap or he's on crutches or he can't fully protect himself, it doesn't even really take a situation like that. I just feel that we protect each other. Now that's just me. I don't think that protection goes one way. Blood boxing, what's up? Let me go ahead and mod you up. Chef Aurelia Young, Lines Time Baby. Oh God, I have not seen you since like 2017. I thought that you fell off the face of the earth off of YouTube, I swear. But anyway, I'm just saying, and I don't think that it makes a woman masculine or whatever to be into weaponry, because like I said, self-protection is a basic life skill, male or female. So why are we making it a gender thing, or gonna use gender politics to say, oh, well, the only way you can have protection is if you have a man in your life? No, fuck that. I'm my first responder. And then after that, 911. Period. I believe, because I'm short, I'm like 5 foot. I'm petite. So people, they see me as a target. And then I'm not married on top of that. So it's like, I don't have children. I'm alone a lot. So people probably think that I'm an easy target. But I wish a motherfucker would. And no, I'm not masculine because I own a shotgun or a fucking revolver and I'm into weaponry. It doesn't make me any more masculine than it does feminine. Like, well, when did people start making this about being feminine or being masculine? And when did people start saying, oh, you need another person to protect you? No, the only person that I would need would be 911, other than myself. I'm just not that type of person that's going to be frivolous with my well-being. That's just not who I am. I wasn't raised that way. I don't understand it, y'all. And no, I canceled my StreamYard's membership a very long time ago. Those that came in earlier saw that I had some really glitchy audio, and that's exactly why they will never get my money again. I will never use StreamYards again, ever. I will go back to using Lightstream. I will go back to using a Lightstream before I ever use StreamYards again, and their shit is free. You can literally do everything that you do on StreamYards with a membership. You can do the same shit on Lightstream for free. And their operating systems their software is completely, like, it's more refined and it's more techy. So anyway, I'm gonna go to the chat. YouTube is just Bruce Goes, Blood Boxing, salute to y'all. And thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for bearing with me, ladies and gentlemen, because like I said, I don't stream anymore. So if you came in and you didn't have a wrench, you probably have one now. I just took away all the wrenches because I had no use for them. I don't stream anymore. So it's like, what am I gonna do with the wrenches? I contemplated for an hour whether I wanted to do this stream or not. And y'all know how it goes. If you even think someone's trolling, just block them. Don't even time them out. Just block them. I believe we're all adults, and if you have to be timed out, then you just shouldn't be here. Like, it's not my job to babysit people. Like, I don't know who these people are behind these avatars, but it's not my job to fucking babysit you. So if you got to be timed out, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to block you altogether. Besides guns, I have a crossbow with a pistol grip and beam. It shoots 400 yards per second. See, that's some sophisticated type of stuff. That's what I'm talking about. I just think that all of this boils down to being an adult and having like an understanding with yourself about your safety and well-being. And in any situation in life, you have to be tactical, period. You have to be tactical, I think. You can't be sloppy and frivolous, and it's okay to be pretty and do all of that shit. But honey, yeah, we do live in dark times. And with dark times, I'm going to get fucking darker and adapt. And that's just how that's going to go. Like, why do we have to have a defeatist mindset about it? Why not adapt and roll with the times? Like, if you don't like guns, invest in other forms of weaponry. Take Krav Maga classes. I'm learning martial arts again. It doesn't hurt to sharpen your skills. Like, goddamn, like, do they think about this type of stuff? Or you just rely solely on men for everything? Like, we don't live in a world where I don't understand it. I just don't get it. It's the police. Okay, so Lion Times Baby says no, it's the police job. We all pay. Absolutely. Absolutely. But if I have to rely on someone outside of myself to protect me, other than the cops, I just don't have that mindset. That's my point. Like, I'm not fixing to sit here. Yeah, it's their job, and it's also my job as well. What? I'm just supposed to be walking around thinking I'm a woman. My female privilege is gonna let any man protect me. Like, what the fuck? Like, where is that normal? Where is that normal? Oh, I'm a female, so everyone's gonna protect me. I'm short and dainty, and I have a sweet voice, so every man is gonna protect me, including. Like, no, honey, that's just not my frame of thinking. Sorry. That's not my frame of thinking at all. You can walk around doing that shit thinking you cute if you want to, and not sharpening your skills or learning new skills when it comes to self-defense if you want to, but come back to me about 5 years later and tell me how far that got you. Give me the report 3 to 5 years from now and tell me how far that got you in life. Shit ain't sweet around here. Okay? Like, and y'all know me. I goes around spreading pixie dust. But when it comes to well-being, safety, and health, I don't play no games when it comes to that type of shit. I just don't. You can play with it and think it's a game if you want to. I won't. This is just like some defeated stuff. Like, too bad I didn't take screenshots of these comments that I kept seeing so I could just read them to y'all so y'all could see what I'm talking about. But goddamn, like, so you don't have any skills? You're gonna rely on a man for everything? Like, I don't get it. The same way it's not your job to cook and clean and submit to every man, it ain't every man's job to randomly protect strangers that happen to be women on the street. Protect your fucking self. Period. The fuck? Bloodboxing says you have to look out for you. I agree. Be prepared for them busters. Absolutely. You can never judge a book by its cover because, listen, I've gotten underestimated by women and men that thought it was sweet over here. They thought it was sweet over here. And I didn't have a gun on me, but I did have a blade. And I aimed for arterial. See, familiarize yourself with anatomy. Learn where all of the main arteries lie in the body, on the neck, on the legs, and things like that. And you won't even need a gun. I get very dark and spooky when it comes to this shit. This thing called protection and self-defense. A man, you're not gonna always have your man around you to protect you. Shit, what if you have to protect him? What if y'all get attacked by 2 or 3 people? What if, he's on crutches or in a cast, his arm is in a cast or something? Then what? You just gonna stand there and look pretty? What the fuck? Do y'all get what I'm saying, though? No, shit ain't sweet over here. It's not. Shit ain't sweet over here. Fuck with it and think it's a game if you want to, and you'll find out real quick that bad things are gonna happen to you if you fuck with me and the people that I love. Period. Yeah, your man, you and your man are getting attacked, and you just gonna stand there and look pretty in your what is it called? Blood stilettos or whatever. Blood red bottom stilettos or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna wear my fucking stilettos, and at the same time, I wish a motherfucker would. Period. Shit ain't sweet over here. Yeah, I'm gonna be rocking out in those fucking Tom Fords or whatever, shoes, whatever. And my Loro Piana, whatever. And I wish a motherfucker would fuck with me. Yeah, I'm petite. But so fucking what? So I just can't get with this shit. Oh, you're not protected. You don't have a husband. It's so petty and stupid. It's so fucking childish. And then you get these women that they're so misogynistic and they're so fucking male identified. They're just like, are you married? Oh, you don't have a man. Why are you single? Or who's gonna protect you? What the fuck you mean? I'm gonna protect myself. Who's gonna protect you is what you should be worried about, not me. Who's gonna protect your ass? Man or not, I'm protected. Brother or not, uncle or not, father or not, godfather or not, I'm protected. They can rest assured that their baby girl, and she can cover herself when they're not around. My brothers, my uncles, my god, they know that baby girl is gonna protect herself, and ain't nobody fucking with her like that. Period. And yeah, 911 is I believe in calling the police. Y'all know how I feel about the cops. Yeah, I back the blue. I understand that we do have bad cops out there, but I'm not getting on the phone and calling anyone other than 911 if I'm being attacked or if I find myself in a situation that needs immediate assistance. I'm not fixing to call. I will call them after I call the cops. I will call my brother, my godfather, whoever, after I call the cops and speak with them. But the first thing I'm going to do is, reach for any weapon that I may have on me. And yes, I keep them on my body, like under my bra, in my, like, stuff like that. I'm not digging in a purse for shit. If I can't reach in my shirt or reach under my blouse or reach under my skirt to get it, then it's too far away from me. I don't believe in keeping weapons in my handbag. I just don't do that. I keep them on my body, period. So that's just me. I mean, I just wanted to come here and rant about that and share that because I know that these chicks watch my channel, but they would never say anything in my chat room because they act like it's going to kill them to give any ounce of credit. And that's cool. That's fine. So to the people that came to the stream, I appreciate your support. Like I said, I don't live stream anymore. I'm not a streamer. I don't have a desire to do it anymore. I just wanted to come here and talk about this because I felt that it was vital. And I felt almost like I had a responsibility to do it. You know what I'm saying? Stand your short ground. Jarvis, forget you. I'm not I'm not doing this with you today. I'm not doing it. But anyway, I just hope that I made myself fucking clear because you really have dudes around here. Because y'all know there's a whole culture of guys going on YouTube saying what they're going to do to women and when winter is coming and we're going to R-word you and we're going to rob from you and do this and do that. And you got women actually falling for that bullshit. And me over here, I want a motherfucker to give me a reason to have to squeeze a trigger or pull out a dagger. You know what I'm saying? I'd be ready to break some shit. So I don't believe in that defeatist mindset and things like that. It's great to hear from me. Thank you, Blood Boxing. I really appreciate that. But I just wanted to come here and say that because you got dudes like celebratory. We have women we had that one Instagram model that was brutally murdered by a complete stranger. You got men online celebrating, being happy to hear about anything happening specifically to Black women. But yeah, there's a group of guys that have an online presence that are very celebratory when YouTubers are reporting these types of stories. And I'm just sitting back and I'm reading the comment sections on these different videos and I'm sitting here talking to the people around me that are in my everyday life and I'm just like, look at this shit. And they agree. We rant to each other about this shit and it's just like, how could you? So, like, I don't believe in putting my safety in somebody else's hands. No, depend and rely on people to make decisions for you, and bad things are going to happen. That's what I know for fact. Those are just the facts. Period. You want to be so reliant. You don't want to be self-contained because you want to sit there and look pretty. You can look pretty and carry a gun, honey. It's okay, girlfriend. Like, you need to get familiar with weaponry if you're not into guns. That's fine. But you want to sit there and look cute and think shit is sweet because you're a woman and your female privilege is going to somehow make people target you less? Okay, go out there with that mindset. And like I said, report to me 3 to 5 years from now and tell me how far that gets you. No, Jervis, I don't even know. I've never even heard of that show. But I'm going to have to, every time you give me homework or tell me to watch this or watch that, I never do it. I'll write it down on a sticky tab and then it'll just be sitting there for months. I know that's horrible, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of TV. And the only reason I'm doing the stream is because I was sitting here studying and I stumbled across another YouTube video and I just started doing research. I said, let me look at some statistics about this, and it was very impressive to see that women are, have become gun enthusiasts. So yeah, there are women out here that are waking up, but I don't believe that my female privilege is gonna get me protection. I don't believe that. And yes, I do believe that females have female privilege. I do believe that. But like I said, when it comes to my well-being and my safety, shit ain't sweet or cute. Period. And I'm not gonna sit there and look. If I have a child one day, or if I get married, even like having a significant other, if someone attacks us, I'm not going to just stand there and look at him to defend us. I'm going to start defending as well. To me, that's the smart thing to. That's what smart people do. I'm serious, blood. Like, I'm so serious. Watch it. Okay. Well, hold on. Now I'm just sitting here doing my morning rituals and I'm thinking to myself, let me bless YouTube with my live presence, because this shit, it just annoys me to no end. I don't know why people do that. What is it called? Super stalker? Just stand there doing the lowest. Yeah, Lion's time. I don't understand. Like, I'm not saying that. I don't know, because I know I'm going to get attacked for this, and that's fine. But I don't know women, because I'm going to tell you something about, I learned from the women in my family. My great-grandmother and my grandmother, all of them owned pistols. And they were very dainty, small, petite women. They were very, very beautiful, beautiful. They looked regal. They looked royal. They kept their hair done. They kept their appearance up. They were just very elegant and classy. I look up to them. But you better not fuck with them. And yes, all of them owned rifles. All of them owned handguns. And they wish the motherfucker would. And yeah, they shot people before. And these are my great-grandmothers, my grandmother, my great-grandmother, and my great-great-grandmother. All of them carried pistols. And they were beautiful, elegant, classy women. Very tasteful, very sweet and kind. But they didn't play bullshit when it came to their safety or the safety of their children or family members. They just didn't play that shit. So if they can do it, I know I can do it. Period. No, mine's actually shot a few people. They didn't play the bullshit. Hi, Jacksonville. But yeah, so shit, those are the breaks. Those are the breaks. Like, I don't know. Because we got all this level up content and stuff, but why? It's all about looking a certain way for other people. To me, if you're learning a new self-defense skill or learning strategy or learning tactics to better defend yourself because you weren't into that stuff before, to me, that's a level up. She pretty, but don't fuck with her. To me, that's a level up. Maybe I'll just start a weaponry channel or some shit. I don't know. It's just an oversaturated type of content, looking pretty, you doing this, but no one's talking about how to protect yourself though. And like, my channel is gender neutral. Men and women are welcome here. But I stand on everything I said this morning about women need to understand, stop being programmed and coded to think that you don't have protection just because you don't have a boyfriend or you're not married. Like, that's crazy as hell. That's a very dangerous mindset. Like, at that point, you're a danger to yourself. Fuck others, you're a danger to yourself, because you're gonna just sit there and look pretty if your boyfriend is being attacked, or if you're out shopping or something and you just get it. Like, what are you gonna do then? Even, shit, the men in my life, all of them are into weaponry and martial arts, but they know that if they're not around me, that I'm gonna cover myself, period. So protection is not up to someone else, it's up to you. You're not a child no more. You're not a child. If you are an able-bodied adult, if you can walk, talk, breathe just fine, then yeah, that's a basic life skill that everyone should have, regardless of if you're a male or female, period. Like, why are we assigning duties to people that are not responsible to do these to do this? It's no one's job. They don't have to do it. They don't have to protect you. Even if you're married, I mean, you would want to be, like I said earlier, you would want to be with someone that is protective of you. But in the case that they're not, you should be ready. You should always cover yourself, whether they have that mindset or not. Why do you think that it's anyone's job outside of you to protect you? That's lazy and it's dangerous, period. They don't see survival as profitable. Yeah. But imagine having a channel that was ran by like a bunch of like baddies and all they talked about was weaponry. I don't see that on YouTube. I see women. I'm subscribed to a lot of lady channels that talk about weaponry and stuff, but they do it it's like the way they do it, because society wants us to think that it's somehow masculine. You got to be masculine. You got to be a tomboy to be into it. No, I run with the baddest chicks in the game. They're cold. They're cold with it. They're cold and surgical when it comes to weaponry, and they're bad. These are what y'all would call baddies, Instagram baddies. Okay, but fuck with them and see what happened. And none of them are married. We have, boyfriends and guy friends or whatever, but we're not married and shit. We're just as protected with or without a man, because we understand that it's your responsibility. It's no one has to protect you if they don't want to. They're not going to be held liable in court because they didn't come and defend you. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. I'm just a very self-contained person. And like I said, boyfriend or not, because whoever's around me understands that they're going to be protected too. I don't even have to say it. They just know because they're with me. They know how I am when it comes to that type of stuff. Active self-protection with John Correa. Is that French or Spanish? Or let me write that down. I'm glad I did this stream because now I'm getting new information. But no, I'm not. So that's my rant. That's gonna be my rant for the day. And take it, run with it, do whatever you want to do. But I did quote an article. I'm not gonna read it again, but shit, rewind the stream and see for yourself. Like You gonna protect it? You're laughing, but ain't shit funny though. You're laughing, but ain't shit funny. And yeah, if I'm my friends, family, significant, whoever, yeah, I'm probably watching when they're not watching. I'm probably looking out for them when they're not even concerned about looking out for them. That's just me though. Maybe it's just I never got out when I got out of the military, my mindset never fully transitioned. But I'm thinking to myself, it should have always been that way anyhow. Even before I joined the military, I should have already had that tactical type of mindset when it came to my protection, but I didn't, because I was fresh out of high school and I wasn't concerned about no guns. I wanted to look pretty and talk to guys. And my mind was just on other things. But as you, hopefully, with time, you will start to understand these things and how important it is to adopt a protective mindset for yourself and stop trying to depend and rely on people. Because I've learned in life, you can't rely on people for shit. You just cannot. You can't rely on people for a damn thing. So I'm not going to be lazy and frivolous when it comes to my own protection. And let me have children one day. I can't even imagine what it's going to be like. I'll probably overcompensate, but at least they'll be protected. Anyway, so I'm going to get on and enjoy the rest of my day. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Thank you to everyone that came through. Bruce Goes, Jerry Poor, Blood Boxing. I'm still so nervous. Like, I don't stream anymore. So this was actually a treat and a rarity. But Lion's Time Baby, Jervis Horton, Chef Aurel Young, Linda Anderson, Real Deal Financial, Ron 314. If I missed anybody, I'm so sorry. I'm not a live streamer anymore. Of course, the one, the only Grandmaster Troll. Partly Cloudy. Great to see you. Salute to everyone. I'm so sorry. I was not paying attention to the chat room. I think I got everybody. All right, I'm gonna go check out some boxing, some sports content while I go and sit in this steam room. But anyway, hopefully this will be good information that some of the women can use, because it's just, you can be lazy with your self-protection if you want to, because you don't want to look masculine, or you don't want, that's you. Have fun, have at it. You can have that life, because to me, it's not a game. It ain't a game, so we don't do that over here. Do a Halloween game show? You mean like a horror gaming stream for Halloween? I'm gonna have to find time to do that, because I actually just started back gaming. And then with me being in school and stuff, I don't have time. Like after school, I have to go to yoga class and stuff. I'm just always like tired. I have to find time to specifically do that. And yes, I will fulfill that request for you, because you actually have contributed a lot to my channel, both financially and support wise. So I can do that for you. I can do that for you. Anyway. Anyway, my normal games, okay. No, I'm not getting a PS5, no. I haven't even fully exhausted the use of my PS4. I'm not getting a PS5, okay? Period. If I get another gaming system, it'll be a completely different system. Like it'll be either an Xbox, or I'll get a gaming PC. I'm not getting another PlayStation. That's just wasting money. I'm not doing that. And I heard that they're not even worth all the hype. Like I heard how glitchy it was, and I don't think it's worth the money. I know people that have them, and they told me that they wish they would have saved their money. Zombies on Halloween. So you trying to get me scared. See, I'm gonna have to make sure I have a good supply of IPA or wine for that particular stream, because I don't need to remember everything. See, I don't play horror games like that anymore either, because I'm actually not supposed to be watching horror or playing horror video games, period. I'm not supposed to be doing that. But every now and then, you don't have a problem with your PS5. Okay, well then y'all team PS5 then. Have fun. I'm not getting one. If I get another gaming system, it's going to be a completely different system altogether. I actually want a PC because I want to be able to watch VR cinema and do augmented reality video games. That's really what I want to do. Because Angry Birds, when I was at South by Southwest year before last, they had this augmented reality version of the Angry Birds game. So augmented reality is not completely fully VR, but you're immersed in a virtual environment. And so you put on goggles and stuff, but you have the video game around you. Like, cause it was a 360, but the goggles don't completely immerse you in a different environment. So you can still interact with people and see people around you, but you have the video game in your goggles. It was like it was so cool. Because honestly, like with VR gaming, I get motion sickness a lot. And that's the struggle that I'm having. That's why I haven't really downloaded any more VR. Because the last time I did it, I got really dizzy. Like y'all didn't know. I think it was the Kendrick Lamar DNA stream that I did for Beat Saber. I got very dizzy during that stream. No, it's very simple. It's not complicated. It's not complicated at all. Yeah, but I don't know. It's a good survival movie. What is a good survival movie? Did I miss something? Okay. Okay. All right. Well, you guys be easy and take care of yourself and stay safe out there, okay? I'm going to go ahead and end this. Thank you again for joining me. I appreciate all the support. I was very pleased to see how many people actually came in the chat because I didn't think the notification was going to even go out because I haven't streamed in so long. So it was like a great pleasure to see y'all actually in the chat and interacting with me and stuff. So peace out, y'all. Take care.